go. Welcome, one and all. It's time to watch stupidity with good improv.
Yeah.
Yes, we're back again. We got a little classic for you, a little Bach and Brock. Bach and broccoli.
Yeah.
Brock just sounds like he was like a bully or something. This is Brock. You're going to listen to his concerto and you're going to like it.
It'd be awesome if classical composers were like bullies and jerks like that. Like more like Mozart, you know? And Amadeus.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a whole bunch of fancy names. You never hear about like, Fred the composer or Biff.
Biff Johnson's Concerto Number 5, Opus 321 in G major.
Armpit farts.
Yeah, the Noogie Sonata.
That's amazing.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I have no clue what this movie's about. I saw the image, like the thumbnail, so I assume it's something about like a rooster and a dog. I think they're probably named Bach and Broccoli, just based off my intuition.
Like a buddy cop Turner and Hooch style thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're about
Bach
to see.
And Broccoli. Bach is the straight-laced cop, and Broccoli is the one living on the edge.
A wild card. I have no idea what this is about either. I'm assuming it's another Tales for All.
It sure is. That's all that we get to see. We're damned to watch them all.
So, well, except for the dog who won the war. Somebody thought that was an important enough film
to strict lock and key to make sure that nobody gets their eyes on it who isn't authorized.
Someday this is going to make me a shit ton of money. Not today, not this day, but someday.
Like the nuclear launch codes, only 2 people are allowed to see it.
I'm Bach and Broccoli. Is that the title? Bach and Broccoli?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's going to be about a kid who has to learn classical music and he doesn't want to. He also has to eat his vegetables and he doesn't want to. And he's going to learn both things are important.
Justin, I think you are completely mistaken because what I've learned about these Tales for All movies is they subvert all understanding of what a child would actually do. So in your world, the child doesn't like classical music, doesn't want to use broccoli. Perfectly reasonable, totally logical. But in the world of Rock de Mers and the Tales for All crew, a kid loves Bach and he loves eating his broccoli. He's collecting stamps, you know?
He loves his stamps and his cats.
His cats? Yeah, okay. Exactly.
Okay, so you figure he's going to be enthusiastic about things that children would normally hate.
Yeah. The other kids will be bullying him. The other kids will be bullying him with really specific Bach-based insults. Like, they'll know the ins and outs of all his work. It'll be like, Opus 14, idiot. You know?
Right, because what child wouldn't know that? Yeah.
Right.
Excuse me, I like my Bach and my broccoli. Now, excuse me, I'm going to go get a vaccination. I'm going to go get a needle now because I love it. I love going to the doctor when I get a shot.
And I don't ask for a lollipop because I hate those.
And then I'm going to watch the news. Like all kids love to do.
Yeah. He's got his briefcase with his stamp collection that he brings around with him.
Yeah. His copy of the New Yorker and his latest stock report.
Maybe it's just all children from Quebec love all these things and we just don't get it.
It's quite possible.
Could be. It's a different world over there.
If you're watching this and you're from Quebec, please let us know in the chat what's going on. Okay, we need to keep up on this stuff.
Why are Quebec children so strange?
Yes, and if you're watching this and you get value out of this video in any way, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and share this video. That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be super cool. Just hit that thumbs up. That's all you got to do. It's super easy.
Feel free to make comments down below as well. Comment away.
Yeah, let's chat. What do you think?
Guess what you think is going to happen.
Hey, sweet. Well, let's get this thing started. But first,
let's do it.
Let's get somewhere a little more comfortable.
All right.
We arrive in our cars. This is number 3, so they've really got a handle on him by now.
Yeah. All the kinks worked out.
This is the the last in the trilogy, as a matter of fact. Like the
fantasy novel, first 3 or and
I didn't catch any of that.
that's
And you know what we're gonna do? We're going to that didn't work. You guys hearing anything here?
Yeah, a little bit.
here. Let's do a
That's what
little
we
bit.
need to do. Yeah. Sorry for the lack of audio on the movie till
My
now,
name
folks.
is Fanny. My mom and dad died when I was little, in a car accident. At first,
Which
it was
explains why she's walking.
it hurt. It's not so bad now, but still, at night sometimes.
Talk about suspension at night. Sometimes what?
But at night, sometimes it is bad. Is that what's?
Did that horse
Are
just
they-
die?
that horse-
I'm sorry, did
I
we
think
just have
they-
a horse die?
They're gonna cut the
Yeah.
child inside, like Luke Skywalker.
What?
What is going on here?
You never had a piano horse when you were a kid, Dan?
Look at how happy
really-
this kid looks.
Speaking of his parents, at night sometimes he dreams of his parents. I'm guessing that.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Okay. That makes more sense than what I thought was going on here. Is that him?
Yeah, I think so. You think the other horse has a piano in it as well, or maybe a drum set? Or...
That's a bass horse. You can tell by
Horse,
the
yeah.
tell by the way you can see how way it trots. It's a bass. It's a bass horse.
That was a nice little memory for him.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it was a memory.
I
Maybe
was gonna say, if that's a memory, that's actually a terrifying memory. That's the day you learn nothing at all is real, and horses can have pianos in them.
So where does this kid live now? The kid's parents are dead. Same house. No one's bothered to come get him. Is
Probably
it
got
him
a-
or her?
Probably got a granddad downstairs about to
don't-
shoot at any trespassers.
Father's fast asleep, you'll wake him.
Got a little rat pet.
After I'm settled, I'll come get you all. Leaving you's tough, even for a while. But I'll come back honest.
In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, I first laid my eyes on sweet Molly Malone as she wheeled her
I think I heard this on Jaws.
Yeah, got the cheese jet.
Grandma, you won't be sick forever. Can we
Soon you'll be dead.
You've gotten all better?
afraid of moving.
This looks like the kid from The Shining.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Of course I'm afraid.
Shop at the same boutique.
I'm excited too. Funny, huh? Think you'll be married yet?
Jonathan? No, that I doubt very much, dear.
Wonder what kept him from answering that letter.
Too busy, I guess.
Gosh, maybe he croaked.
Fanny. You too.
I'll kill him when I get over there
Hope so, but after all, he's never said
Stand
eyes
on
on
his
me.
stomach
We saw you.
and play him.
And I know Jonathan, too. He'll welcome you with open arms, I'm sure.
Those are really long earrings for a child of that age.
Jonathan, want
Yeah.
to meet Sandy and Jennifer? They Whoa.
Oh, right in the groin.
This kid just stands there with his face in his groin for like 4 minutes.
Funniest home videos music over the.
kind of office has people drinking and kids running around? This is a very unprofessional office here.
Once you've seen the other two.
You got 3?
Sure, you can borrow them anytime you want to.
Must be casual Friday here.
Excuse me, if I may. I'd like to take advantage of this festive occasion to say goodbye, temporarily, to our old pal Jonathan. On behalf of all of us, I'd like to wish you the best as you start your sabbatical year, and also to wish you much success in your approaching competition for the piano.
Organ, actually.
Competition for the organ. And now, for those long hours at the keyboard, we pitched in to buy a small souvenir. Children?
Thanks, dear.
And your ex-wife.
Yeah, what do we think is going to be in the present here?
The chicken.
The chicken? I'm thinking it's going to be a some sort of music book.
Music book?
Yeah.
You're assuming the movie has a basic level of competence and will attempt to tie what it's doing in with this scene?
I'm still holding out hope.
Okay, fair enough. I think we're gonna see a photograph maybe of some kind. See. It's look kind of smug there when they were giving him the present. Oh, man, that's much weirder than any of our guesses.
Looked like a chicken to me, Dan. Pretty obvious.
Are they gonna make any attempt to explain the reason behind that gift, or?
Oh, give him a kimono. That's it.
Oh, Bernice.
Piano wrapping paper.
Very nice
Something
touch.
to bring you luck.
A second kimono.
Bernice is dreaming. Lost cause.
Well, he'll never be the one to make the first move.
Johann Sebastian Bach.
That's a pretty solid gift.
That's pretty cool.
I really appreciate it.
Now all we need is a little broccoli. Am I right?
Yeah, there we go. Fuck. Now we need to talk.
Good evening, Sean. Oh, excuse me.
That kid's on edge. You must have killed somebody earlier or something.
Yeah. Gee.
Burying a body.
What? Huh? What?
There's nothing under here.
Did he talk? Yes, Mom, he did. Twice.
I guess he doesn't talk very often. Bach statue, and that explains why the kid jumped, because he never talks. He's shy.
Right.
All right, there you go.
Hey, well, there you go. It is a well-crafted film after all.
Yeah.
He's got two of them.
Oh.
Oh, it's just like the
Whoa.
one she got him last year. She forgot that she got him the same exact gift. An alabaster bust of Johann Sebastian Bach. Damn it, again!
We're in the little opera tonight.
Wow, this guy's really into Bach.
There you go.
And kimonos. He's like the red dragon here. Like he's gonna... you know, Jesus.
Do you see and understand?
Oh.
And then a train comes by.
She's going to see him because that's who her and her grandma were talking about.
I think so,
So-
yeah.
He like an uncle or something. We didn't. I don't know if they maybe covered that, but I didn't hear it.
Just the
Gotcha.
guy who's way into Bach.
Broccoli, keep still.
Broccoli is the name of the skunk?
Interesting.
A rat, whatever it is.
There.
Yeah, what is that? Like a guinea pig? Or...
Oh.
I think
He's
it's just
got-
a bag, and then her whatever she was cuddling is in the bag. So whatever, like that rat, the rodent she was cuddling, I think she's smuggling.
Okay, that's really messed up.
Right.
Rubik's Cube right there. On two faces are her parents' faces, but they're not even the right way to solve the puzzle, though. Look at that, because the other sides aren't solved.
Right.
Well, no, because if the top layer is, if that layer is solved, like you do a top layer first,
Yeah, I know.
and then you bottom 2 bits. So it looks like it's yellow around the edges.
But look on the other side, though. It's yellow and white. And that's her
I
mom's
guess
face on the other
yellow-
side.
For that face to make sense, that the yellow, it'd have to be yellow. All those
All
three
the
would
way
have to be yellow.
around. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So
This is fascinating. Deep dive into Rubik's Cube culture here.
Bear in mind, I've never ever solved a Rubik's Cube and probably couldn't if like given the opportunity.
If you want to learn more, please tune into our Rubik's Cube podcast that we do. Just Dan and I talking about Rubik's Cubes, not solving them, no visuals.
No,
just
don't
us
particularly care for them, actually. We just like to talk about them.
talking
And these
about.
episodes are like 4.5 hours long.
Yeah,
There's dozens of them.
Yeah. It's a 200 episode series.
Get in.
Sounds like a choir.
Yeah.
Might be about to see one of those sister act type situations unfold.
Sister act.
Remember me.
Good morning.
Morning.
Is Jonathan Barlow in?
No one by that name here. Sorry.
Still,
What?
I'm sure I'm at the right address.
We've been here for 3 years.
It's a goddamn house, so why don't you just fuck off?
Yeah, really. He's arguing with her. Are you sure about that?
Barlow?
Check out your floorboards.
Jonathan Barlow.
Hang on a moment.
I'll check if anybody's living here by that name.
Awful, Grandma. I told you we should have.
Okay, hold on. If somebody came to my house and like you couldn't get me to cave to the fact that Jack Barlow may be here. Like I know for a fact he's not here. That's just it. That's end of it. And I'm not going back in to check.
To be fair, I've never asked my husband what his name is. I mean, we got married and all, but it was all a blur, hazy.
It's been a while since I checked all the rooms.
Oh,
Couldn't
fine.
hurt
I
to
guess
have
I
a
could
gander.
give it once over if you'd like. Just wait here. I'm just gonna come back. Listen, I'm really sorry. Jack Barlow is here. I'm really sorry. I don't know what I was thinking before.
I've been in the wrong house for the last 3 years.
Yeah, egg on my face. I don't actually live in this house at all. That was a huge mistake on my part.
Yes, Barlow. Jonathan Barlow. Should have returned it to the mailman, I suppose, but I kept on forgetting.
The mailman.
You sure look stupid, you know.
Jimmy Mailman.
I'm sure, but it's gotta stop. This haddock here. I mean, Lord knows I do my best, but you're out of control.
Coming, would have mentioned, oh, by the way, I don't live there anymore.
Raising
Yeah.
hormones. I don't know what to do with you. Now, don't get me wrong. I realize adolescence is a difficult period, but it's no excuse for the infantile behavior you've been displaying lately. Hockey in the laundry room, talking to the superintendent, using slugs in the washing machines, disappearing with your friends for hours at a time. I don't know. Maybe you're hyperactive. Maybe
It's got a very weird haircut.
for a while. See if that helps.
No answer?
Guess he must
Looks like he's a member of like a switchblade gang.
Or like one of those 80s Flock of Seagull style groups.
Yeah.
Tendency you've got. Weaving in and out of traffic, terrorizing pedestrians. You're making me a nervous wreck.
Now they're just going to try every house in the town until they find Barlow.
Yeah, push it more. If they were smart, they'd try playing some Bach, and he would find them.
I think
There
that
you
was
go.
his place. The doorbell played like a Bach thing.
Well, those are the stairs he climbed up. So
Yeah, this is his place.
I just don't get how they do how like they just show up. They're clearly packed as if she's going to stay there.
Yeah. Do they know this person at all? Like, this is a very bizarre situation.
Hello. We're looking for Jonathan Barlow.
Mr. Barlow lives upstairs.
Oh, I'm his aunt, and this is his niece.
Okay.
Just a minute. Sean!
Sean, your mom.
Huh? Come here, sweetheart.
The dog who stopped the war.
They're just rebuilding the army after that. There's a build-up here, a military build-up after the dog stopped that war.
Yeah, gotta get the next war going.
They tried to impose too harsh of a terms on the losers of that war, and then it is built their snow forts bigger and bigger.
Oh, it was a World War II Woodrow Wilson thing all over again.
Exactly.
Tried to warn them. Don't put penalties on these guys.
Mr. Barlow.
They're hungry for more war.
Oh, break into his house.
He's just sitting there in his kimono.
Mr. Barlow. Got him for ya. He's coming.
Did you have to do that? You scared me half to death. Ah, go on, the two of you.
I can't. Staying here.
Yeah, I'm to live with you. Were you unaware of that? Or
So you're my Uncle John.
Would you like some milk?
I take my coffee black, remember?
hey, is that skunk actually alive, or is it a stuffed animal?
Oh. I think yeah. There's something in there.
Okay. Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
her pet.
Okay. Like a carrying
It's
case
what-
for a rat.
Yeah, whenever she was snuggling in the dark in her room.
Right,
That's
okay.
that's
Well, she does have her...
boy, everyone's taking eyes at her. Everyone's like really
Yeah.
into this chick.
You seem to drop out of our lives. Why?
Hold on. Why does he have a picture of Beethoven on the wall? It's kind of off-brand, isn't it?
It's somewhere the Bach can't see.
They just told someone to go get a Bach
The paper
sure, and that's just what they found. They got close enough. Who will know
Nobody will know.
and Fanny.
He only listens to Beethoven behind his Bach.
You're looking well.
this?
There you go.
Yeah, that did it. Yeah.
I'm not, though. I've come to ask you to take care of Fanny, Jonathan.
What? Are you crazy?
We're going to a
Lady, I got a lot of kimono wearing and Bach singing to do.
Well, impossible, absurd. You know what I'm like. It's
You know what I'm like.
can't leave her here.
I'm not even allowed near children, technically. Not since that incident.
Besides, I don't know the first thing about children. Haven't a clue.
You're the only person in the world we can turn to, Jonathan. Do it for her father. For her mother.
I forget which one you were related to. What?
Yeah, it couldn't be both.
He's never used a bed before.
That's just badly designed.
First time. I usually passed out on the floor listening to Bach in headphones. So never had the use for a bed before today.
passed out from listening to Bach. Just numbs so loud that he just loses consciousness.
Hang on.
Hey, you expect me to sleep uphill?
Come here.
There's one of you.
Right.
Hey, that's me.
Sure is.
You came to my birthday?
That's right. And you couldn't say.
And then I abandoned you for years.
I didn't care for it. I'm going to be honest. I
The
did
cake
not care.
really
for it.
sucked.
Back then.
What can I tell you? The punch? Not good.
That was.
Not a good punch.
Oh, chess. Who won?
I won. As usual. I am rather good.
Did you really love my dad?
We spent
Not
our
really.
summers together up there. With your grandma.
Is this, oh, sorry, is this like
Did
an
you stop
uncle?
talking?
Like he really loved the dad? They spent a lot of time in the cabin up there together? That sort of uncle?
Yeah.
You know how grown
Yeah.
up can get.
While your mom's away, your Uncle Jeff's going to be coming over. And you know the rules about, Daddy spending time with Uncle Jeff.
Look at that picture right there. Look at the eyes. He's like, if she were out of the picture, things would be much better. Look at him. The
Yeah.
eyes tell the tale.
Yeah.
Did you ever?
He's got those Sanpaku eyes.
No. Never.
She's pretty.
Oh, yes.
I'm really glad to be here.
I'm happy you're here, too. Plus, I promised you won't be stuck here long. We're gonna find you a family. A real family.
Wait a minute. First,
You are her
first,
blood relative. What are you talking about finding a real family? You're her blood relative.
yeah. And then suddenly, when is she stuck there? First she's there, and then suddenly she's stuck there. That was a quick escalation.
Yeah.
Did you catch what the deal? Was the grandma going for like an operation or something, or just was sick of her? Like, what was the?
I don't think she mentioned. She just like, I'm having her live with you now.
Yeah.
She wanted to date, I think.
Yeah.
you
Okay.
know?
Kid's
Put
cropping
herself
my
out.
style. Every time I come home, there's this kid there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I'll leave you. You must be tired, huh?
Come on, before I freeze. Come on.
It is a skunk.
I told
Isn't
you,
that-
it's a live skunk. That's what's going on here. It's not a carrying case for a rat. Not a skunk-shaped carrying case for a rat at all. It's a skunk.
Snuggling. I didn't see what she was snuggling the first scene.
Jonathan,
I thought it was a rat
my
too.
goodness.
to me before we tell him about
I thought the same as Justin. I thought it was a bag that she had this rat. That she's kissing this rat in an earlier scene.
Why would they let her take a live skunk on a train?
It's so much worse.
Who would allow this? Like, there's so many people that could put a stop to this. Good Lord.
Where
Nobody
was
has
the
a skunk
going
as
up
a
the
pet.
suitcase?
She turned the skunk loose in his room.
What's happening? There's going to be a black cat, and sort of black cat, she's going to get paint all down her back and along her tail, and then this skunk is going to be like, "Oh, a hot female skunk!" and just change her.
If you woke up in the middle of the night and discovered a skunk inches from your face, what would be your reaction?
I'd probably tear it in half.
Pretty freaked out. Have either of you ever been sprayed by a skunk?
No, never.
I have been sprayed by a skunk.
What
Okay.
happened?
Yeah, I was walking to the bus, and I noticed my dogs took off like a shot, and
Just
then
abandoned you.
it was a mother skunk and her her offspring. So there's like 3 or 4 little skunks following her,
Like a gang.
and she ran up to me, and I just froze. I was in grade 2, I think, and I just froze. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. I was not a bright kid. And the skunk stopped in front of me and then turned around, lifted the tail up, and it was like Daredevil. The last thing I saw coming to my face, and it hit me right in the eyes.
Oh.
I staggered around, and then when I finally, like, my vision cleared up, there was the bus right there. And I'm like, I panicked. I'm like, oh, I can't miss the bus. So I went onto the bus.
You didn't take that new reality and that you're now a skunk man.
It didn't take them long to figure out what had happened. And so all the kids were crowded to the back of the bus, and I was up front with the bus driver. He had to take me to school. He couldn't go behind on his route. He made me wait outside while they called my mom for her to come get me. And she to put me in the bathtub, and she got 2 big cans of tomato juice from the cold cellar. And she dumped them on me and scrubbed me down. They were freezing because they were from the cold cellar. And yeah, that was that happened.
What an experience, man. That is something else.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It'd be funnier if that story happened like a week and a half ago.
On my way to work.
Yeah. On my way to work.
I just can't believe the pain and agony and embarrassment that poor bus driver must have felt.
He's just like, he's thinking this kid's done. He'll never make it around this school. No chance for this guy.
Yeah, he'll be skunk kid for
This is
his
skunk
whole
boy. Yeah. Did anybody ever call you skunk boy? Like, how is that not a formative event in your life?
I think people thought it was funny.
It's
But
funny.
I think they just felt sorry for me, right? They're more like, oh boy, the stupid kid got sprayed by a skunk, everybody.
Oh, man. I like the way that you told that
Goodness.
story. You could have also been describing the scene where the Dilophosaurus spits in Nedry's eyes.
It stung. It stung. It's definitely slightly acidic, whatever it is, it comes out of there.
Oh,
I remember the liquid, but that could just be my memory playing tricks on me.
Right.
But it hit me in the eyes, and it did sting.
That's crazy.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Probably aimed for the eyes, that bastard.
I don't know. I think it was just a general flick, but yeah, it definitely. She was looking right at my eyes when she
See?
stopped. So-
You look at your target first to visualize where the shot's gonna go, and then you shoot, right?
And the dogs knew. They took off. They're like, "Fuck, a skunk," and they were out of there.
Just abandoned you completely.
Yeah, I think they just assumed I would run too, and I did not.
They just stop halfway. They look back. They're like, "What the hell is this kid just standing there? He's not running from the skunk." What?
Yeah.
Oh,
So there you go.
man.
True
See,
story.
so this is exactly why if I saw a skunk in my bed, tear it in half straight away.
Yeah. So that skunk.
So fa mi re do ti so so ti do re mi fa do re mi fa mi re do ti la.
It's like staring down the barrel of a gun right there.
Hey, Fanny, we got our tree. Look, a real life Scotch pine.
That's not pine. That's spruce. See, the needles go all the way around the branch.
Big deal.
Well, just not as bushy, that's all.
Well, who wants a bushy Christmas tree? Come on.
Come on, Sean, bring in the tree. Let me see what you got.
I like a bushy Christmas tree.
That's an alright tree, though. Look at that. That's okay.
That's
Yeah, that's all right.
Decorations on there. Correct me, will you?
You got no family, and then he just runs inside.
At least my parents are alive.
Take off your boots, huh?
I already did.
He has not noticed the skunk.
Ooh,
Not yet.
something's really hurting in the back of my neck. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, well, I guess I won't sit down then.
Let's see. Yep, there's a deck there.
And rather than admit that she brought a skunk, she's going to do the I Dream of Jeannie sort of, oh, get out of here while I distract them.
Like wacky sitcom.
The skunk will be hiding behind a lamp here, and then that'll
Strange.
be all it
I
takes.
don't see a thing.
Yeah.
Nothing
I
at all.
just-
Guess I imagined it.
That skunk's a pretty good communicator to be able to know to get out of the room like that.
Yeah, right?
Hey, I got you tonight, little finger. Look at these ears. You haven't touched them with this soap. Come on, Sprout. Sprout, come on. Put a little more blood.
Okay.
All right.
Is that... You guys ever seen like a shared shower room like this?
No, this is bizarre. What is this?
It must be they share ventilation or something. Like the heating.
Yeah, I guess like a shared wall and stuff, that makes sense, but I've never seen like windows opening up into somebody else's bathroom that I didn't install myself and behind a fake wall,
Plenty of those. Very familiar with those.
That's beautiful.
Oh, it's Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach.
Yeah, I know who Bach is.
In history.
Which
Oh, one of the most well-known composers of all time, Bach. I understand.
Oh, they're both Bach.
Oh. Can I try?
Can you try? Sure. I'll just sit back and have a good laugh. Go ahead, you idiot. Yeah, you try. I've only been doing this my entire life to
She's
master
gonna
this.
smoke him, isn't she? She's just gonna totally smoke him.
Ah, yes.
That's what I thought they were setting up as well, that she was just going to be great.
That's it?
Not a lot of places you find organs other than sports stadiums and hospitals.
Yeah.
You see organs every once in a while on sale at like a thrift store. Like, how did this organ end up here? Like, it's weird. I gotta get rid of an organ. I'm gonna donate it to Value Village.
You knew that, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Significantly louder than a piano. His neighbors must hate him
Yeah.
because they tend to carry the
You
sound.
would have been a professional if you practiced.
Well, it's
What do you guys think of this? You're in a fatal car accident,
You're much
and then they find out you've got a donor card, you're an organ donor. They go to your house and collect your musical instrument.
Maybe that's how it happens. That's gotta be how it happens.
I'll be playing for a panel of judges in an organ contest.
You'll come in first, huh?
I'll try to.
Could you win something?
Oh, could win a little 6-month trip, yeah? To tour Europe and give concerts.
What?
Oh, I was thinking to prison, 6 months.
For a panel of judges.
He's describing his parole hearing. Just not putting.
You coming too would be out of the question.
But why?
Well,
What?
because, you can't be off from school. Besides, you'd be miserable in 2 weeks. I couldn't look after you. What you need is a proper family, and I promise that I'm going to find you one.
Just keep your proper family. I'm okay. I'm happy right here. Look, I promise I won't get in your way. Prove to him no one's gonna look after me once and for all.
Oh, that skunk looked like it was about to blast off there.
At any moment it could happen.
Oh,
Yeah, it's always got the tail like cocked back, ready to go.
Can somebody tell me why is this just not a dog? Like, what difference, if it would have been a dog, what difference would it have made?
I don't know if this cat and the skunk are natural allies or natural enemies.
As Justin was saying, male skunks are very attracted to a certain type of female skunk, or female cat.
I could get you a bowl of milk. A nice big bowl.
A quick dip in black paint.
Bill has not noticed the skunk.
Not yet.
Hey, he can spray you. Move out of the way.
Grabs a shotgun and just...
Okay, that was not nearly a strong enough reaction for my liking there.
You see a skunk. Yeah. One emergency at a time.
Just like, hey, he can spray. And then that was the end of it. End of attention to the skunk.
Well, he kept his emotions under control, which is good.
I might spray the rest of the house. Just leave the...
Come here, Broccoli. Don't be frightened.
It's safe to get down, Mr. Barlow. I don't think it's dangerous.
Get your playmate out of this house this instant!
If Broccoli's leaving, then I'm leaving with her.
It's winter. You can't throw Fanny out. She'll freeze.
Well, I'll throw you...
Okay, we understand why a skunk can't be in the house, though, right, everyone?
That's a wild animal.
You out instead, then. Scram!
I think this is Chekhov's skunk. It's going to go off at some point here.
From now on, leave the cooking to me. April 14th. She'll be 12.
Fanny, a rather unusual name.
Well, Fanny's an unusual...
Yeah, getting her taken care of right now. Selling her off.
I'll file your application for adoption today. In the meantime, we could place her in an institution.
No. I spent all of my childhood in an orphanage. It's out of the question.
Very well. You'll provide for her till she's taken then.
Will that be soon?
Impossible to say. I'll keep you informed.
Picture of the child? Is she an attractive child? Do they get placed far, far faster? You're not picky about going, if you know what I'm saying. We could get her out of
Okay, stay here. Don't move. There.
She'll freeze to death.
If she can live in the woods, she'll be able to sleep here. Come on, Fanny. She's kept me up 3 nights in a row.
but yet not kept him up all the other nights that she's been in the house. That he hasn't noticed.
How about the rationale is just, it's a fucking skunk. I could sleep like a baby every night, but having this time bomb in the house is still unacceptable.
It's pretty wild.
It's cold tonight. I'll come and rescue you in the morning.
Okay, time to go in. Should have known your father would be the one to give you such a dumb present in the first place. Broccoli.
Wonder if you can get a skunk like deglanded so they can't spray you.
You can't. I mean, it's illegal to have one because it is a wild animal. So you have to find a vet that would do it on the table, right?
Yeah.
They're not supposed to do it. I think probably back then they probably did it more often though because who cares? But now I think there's problems if you try.
I have a tiger I'd like you to castrate for me. Would that be something you could do at this veterinary clinic?
You've got some nerve, I must say. Going through my things?
Just tell me who.
Just going through a book, buddy.
You tell me you're all sticker in the shed just like Broccoli.
She's just someone I know from work.
Give me her name, please.
Bernice.
Bernice?
Bernice?
What kind of a name is that?
Fairly normal one.
Yeah. Fanny.
Gives the place a lot more zap, huh?
Lovely.
You're right, I'll have a lot more room in here.
Fanny. Fanny. Listen. Turn down the music. It's up awful loud.
Not bad, huh? Broccoli? Broccoli? Where are you, Broccoli?
And this is where the skunk learns to become a composer by studying the works of Johann Sebastian Bach.
Splinter from the Ninja Turtles. The skunk observed from its cage the piano playing, and then like learned to do it just as well.
That's right.
There's too much junk lying around here. Hey!
Child has issues.
Yeah. Almost like all your parents being killed and your family shuffling you around town might cause some sort of long-lasting damage to a child or
That's
something.
crazy. Nuts.
You trying to kill me? She's depressed, poor thing.
Look at this place. I'd be depressed too.
She hardly has room to breathe in here.
Hey! I've got a great idea.
Kill your uncle and take over his whole apartment.
Some tree this is. It's ridiculous.
Holy pan. That's right. We really soaked this scene in.
Yeah, this is an important one.
That's courteous of him to use the headphones.
Excuse me.
Try to just blare it out.
Is this Mr. Barlow?
Mhm.
Yeah, sure is.
Is he home and available?
I'm not supposed to disturb him, actually. He's practicing.
You at the door, Fanny?
Yes, I am. Your girlfriend's here.
Go on in. Sit down. No. Oh, sorry.
Does nobody notice a skunk on the chair before they sit down? I really feel like I notice.
Oh, it's just...
So there's both.
This is ridiculous. This is mind-boggling. She has a skunk-shaped case as well as the skunk.
Okay.
Got it onto the train. It was an actual skunk-shaped case that the actual skunk was inside.
I guess that makes sense.
Or is
You get a violin case, it's the same shape as the violin. It does make some manner of sense.
I guess so. Or maybe the rat could be in there. She's got all sorts of creatures.
Oh,
She's
man.
like Ace Ventura here.
I don't think there was a rat. I think it was just dark and we couldn't tell it was a skunk.
Oh, okay.
This is Fanny, my little niece. She'll be living with me for a while. Fanny, allow me to introduce Bernice.
He has a picture of you hidden in one of his books. That's how I knew you.
Uh-huh.
Listen, if you'd rather practice, please don't...
Oh, I can play after. I'm happy you dropped in.
How you been doing?
Well, I've chosen the piece, but it's difficult. But I'm making progress. Would you like something to drink?
Oh, no. I was just passing. I wonder if you weren't too busy if you'd come to a Christmas Eve party. I'm having a few friends over and...
I'd be honored, Bernice.
Goodbye. And Merry Christmas. I hope your practicing goes well.
Thank you, Bernice.
Goodbye.
And Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, thanks.
That was an incredibly awkward interaction they just had there.
Yes, it was.
You'd rather
Oh,
have gone to a
my life.
No. Hey, let's have our own party for Christmas Eve, Fanny.
I'll take you to the seafood market.
Stand back, please. Stand back.
What smell?
Come on, they're beautiful. They're grouper. They're great.
Maybe great, but they stink all.
No, the other cat.
Sir, 2 lobsters?
2?
Not too big.
Right? How's this?
Yes, that's fine.
This one.
Perfect.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey. Lay off my lobsters, will you, kid?
Yeah, you're hurting that lobster there.
Wait a minute.
The food inspector's going to hear from me.
Listen,
This little girl just might have lost her finger. Come on, Fanny. Does it still hurt?
She was on the floor?
Yeah, she was training the dog to fetch the paper, so I walked in. She's on all fours with the paper in her mouth.
Trying to get free lobster or anything.
This is like we just walked away.
So I thought it was good to go. Food inspector to hear about this, unless maybe you want to give me these lobsters for free.
Maybe they're thinking bigger than free lobsters once. Maybe they want, bigger deal.
Every
Get a
couple of weeks, you
lawyer
get a
and-
free lobster here and there. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
For my mother.
My stuff's gone. Where'd you put my stuff, Sean?
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Barlow. I took it all downstairs to our locker.
On a track, have to give me a lobster.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm not finished yet. Ugh, it stinks. Ugh.
It's our Christmas supper. Oysters, lobster.
You don't mean you'll be eating that? Yeah. Thank God for good old turkey.
You don't scare me anymore. They're brown, and lobsters are always red in pictures.
They will be, after I've boiled them.
After I put them in water
Not for
alive.
me, thanks.
Not for you, Fanny? Look, there's a lot.
You knew that they were your dinner, but you don't want to boil them alive?
You just
What did you think was going to happen to them?
Now, Fanny, huh?
I don't kill your friends. Jojo.
Oh, I see. She thought they were having them for dinner like a guest.
Right.
She's very
If you'd
stupid.
rather do it on New Year's,
Coming.
that's some suit. You look great.
You look pretty good yourself.
All right,
You sit
let's
over here.
slow it down a notch there, guys.
First, you open yours.
It's beautiful.
Hearts aren't this big in real life compared to people. So that's my first note.
Trouble, thanks. Looks more like a Valentine card, doesn't it? Listen, now it's your turn.
Rip it out like shh.
There's in half. Look, a real gift.
They're the best quality you can get. Those gloves will last for years and years.
No, gross, stupid. You look nice.
Oh, it's no problem. We'll just exchange them. It's never been my forte, shopping for children.
I'm not a child.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
100%. Yes.
Potentially getting laid right now.
That's why you draw like this. See?
Yeah.
This
is
show
not
the picture.
Not a picture drawn by an adult.
Fanny, come out of the cold before you freeze.
No, she's not having any. She's having bread. Oh man, I just ate 2 lobsters and 2 dozen like. I am stuffed.
Is this jumping back in time, or what is this now?
No, I think she's visiting the grandma there.
I see. In the home.
Yeah, and old Johnny boy couldn't resist the urge to show off his piano skills.
True.
I hope you're okay soon.
Is everything going all right with Jonathan?
Oh yeah, he'll survive. Grandma, we better go. We have to stop the Wagners before we go back.
Why is he carrying a hamster now? Why does she have 2 birds?
Could have asked before you folded up the tree. Didn't even make it to New Year's.
It just seemed to be cluttering up the music room for nothing.
Where am I supposed to put Grandma's gift you got by me? I saw her give you the cash for my present, you know.
No, that cash is for some clothes for you, not a present, Fanny. So you won't be introduced to a new family in rags.
Listen, Grandma never said anything about a new family. Right from the start, she said I'd live with you here.
Well, she didn't ask me. That's the problem.
Aware of the law. It's impossible for bachelors to adopt anyone. They don't allow it.
You'll be the first then, okay?
Fanny. Pants are finished. Why not go feed your rats and birds, huh?
You think he'll have a change of heart before the end?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
It'll be his girlfriend that changes his mind, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get together and then he'll be able to adopt.
Living here's okay, isn't it? Food, comfort, company.
Where were these animals when Grandma was in the home?
How about you guys? Settled in yet?
Hey, we were in the country visiting my aunt. Look what she gave me. A chicken. It'll lay eggs for us. Hey,
Why on earth would she give you a chicken?
Broccoli to fight her.
Broccoli, just have to spray it.
She had an
It's,
operation. I told you, no spray. Got it? She's helped us in a fight. Get it out of here.
It's a different time. You know, people paid for things with chicken.
At least mine lays eggs.
You dodo. You don't know much at all, do you? You got a problem, Sean.
Problem why?
You got a rooster.
Mean something?
The eggs come from the hen, you ninny you.
Yeah, that's it. Know it all, don't you? Tell me about how dumb I am. Tell me about spruce and pine. Tell me about what
You're right. Let him go. Let him go enjoy his rooster eggs.
lived in this
Yeah.
country.
It wasn't me that said I knew it all. You did. Like, for example, I don't know about the city. I'm lost here.
I know every inch of it.
First thing we do, go to the nature part of it.
Take me there where the streets invite us.
You know, it'd be a real crying shame if we got a copyright notice on this junk song they're playing right now.
Yeah, it sure would. So let's talk about something important. Rooster eggs. This episode is brought to you by the eggs of roosters. You can get Good Improv brand rooster eggs on our website, goodimprov.com. Go check that out.
Each egg
And-
is hand signed by one member of Good Improv. So that's a guaranteed of 12 signatures per dozen.
Right? We each have two hands. Two hands are better than one. And rooster eggs are better than none.
If you'd like to get the roosters to lay this egg, now slip us some extra money. Hey, we can trade that.
Yeah. Exactly. So go to our website,
Also,
get those eggs. Quick.
boats. Let's talk about boats for a second. We're trying to raise fund for our very own Good Improv comedy boat. So if you want to help us
Yes.
get that, go to our PayPal and you can donate to the Good Improv Comedy Boat Fund, a traveling aquatic place for comedy where you can come watch us perform.
Yes.
The long musical part of the movie here.
Yeah, very important part though.
I wonder, is this Montreal? Is this Quebec City? Like, where was this filmed?
Me, Jonathan.
Hard to say. That's a good question. We'll have to arrange a tour to see all the landmarks of the Tales for All movies. The Tales for All tour, we can call it. And we take you to the place where the dogs stopped the war. We take you to Tommy Tricker's house. We take you to all the important landmarks of the Tales for All universe.
Take you to the middle of nowhere where that Alien movie was shot.
Right.
Can't go, Bull. My block's frozen. Sean!
They've flown the coop.
Ah, like a magic.
Is that mine?
No. That's mine. I'm sure of it. It's about time.
It was great. It had a turret and a secret entrance. That was the underground tunnel. And inside, we put a whole...
Sean! Fanny!
Uh-oh, good luck. You too.
My extensions for warming the car and aren't warming up the neighbor's shed.
Johann Sebastian Bach is a composer of music, not a zookeeper.
Inside!
No. Inside.
He did a really good job of copying that man.
I'm not really mad. I just want to look like a big man in front of the neighbors, you know.
That's pretty.
I'm not nuts about it.
Give this a try?
Sure, if I gotta.
Fanny, I'm sorry about all this.
It's not your fault.
Really killing her chances at the orphanage here if she keeps being such a sour child.
That's pretty, huh?
Hmm? Bit young for me, though.
You're not too old for anything.
No?
Bet you look wonderful in that, Bernice.
We get it. You like Bach.
Everything else in this house is Bach. Why have a picture of Beethoven here? That's really annoying. Really annoying.
Heather Bach.
Married?
Well,
oh yes.
Did it last a long time?
Well, do we know for a fact that Bach and Beethoven are two different people? Or was it just a pseudonym that one person assumed and maybe they were both?
No, I'm the one.
Right, right.
Really? I mean...
Have you known my Uncle John long?
I've known him for 3 years.
He takes special handling, hmm?
I suppose so.
But I'm very lonely. I'm so lonely.
You love him too? Hey, look what I got!
How was it?
Didn't get a thing for me, but bought some pretty beautiful stuff for Bernice.
Snubbed.
Show her the dress.
Now, Fanny, I hope you weren't too rough on Bernice.
She was great. We've become good buddies. It might be fun sometime to go out, all three of us together.
How's that?
We got carried away.
Like it looked like you guys were wild, crazy.
I'm hoping you'll stay for supper.
Oh, yes, my pleasure.
Here's that thing I told you about.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Dad, my mom, Grandma, and now I've got Uncle John.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'll notice one of your pictures on the wall has your face missing.
Out of your album.
Oh, she did actually take it from an album.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
This is like that movie Problem Child.
Yeah.
Go on.
Irredeemable. That is just really, really terrible.
Stay there. I don't want to see your face for a while.
Ah,
while.
'cause
Jonathan, please, it's only a photograph.
It was the photograph I valued most in my life.
But Fanny couldn't possibly have
My
known
brother.
that. And if she did, what she
The one of my brother's wife. That's true.
Because
That's
you
exactly
really
what it
talked to
is.
her.
I'm not going to be her substitute father. I'm sorry.
Also, I think Bach would be a little hurt to hear him say that.
I better go, Jonathan. Somehow I'm not hungry.
I never thought you would discipline a child. I'm sorry. I can't be here. For you to lightly discipline the child for doing something wrong.
She was trying to do something sweet, to be fair. And it is a little creepy that your most prized photo is
Yes, it is creepy. Yes.
wife.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
It's all right.
Good night. I love you a lot, Uncle John.
Yeah, well, I loved your mother, but she had married your dad instead, so, you know.
You
We all have
destroyed
under-
the only thing I
A
had.
really great time. I like her a lot.
Sleep well, Fanny.
And Benicia through.
Oh yeah, this guy's definitely giving off serial killer vibes, man.
Isn't he though? Look at him. That was the event that snapped and pushed him over the edge.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him get up. Oh shit, the fish! We left him in the bag.
Oh, good. We have a rooster now. That's wonderful.
Hey, eggs are ready.
Bloody rooster.
Better off here than out in the streets, aren't you, boy? Warm, lots to eat. You'll love it here.
Oh, now we got a dog too.
I have never seen such an ugly dog.
What's eating you today, anyway?
He came to interview me, the home wrecker.
Who's he?
Mr. Menard. Medrick Menard. Name's a joke. Asked me a bunch of questions, went on and on, said he'd find me a real family. Real family. He's a real pain in the neck. Who asked him to run my life?
Things are moving forward, but nevertheless, we'll be looking at 2 or 3 months.
Well, if that's what it takes, fine.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ah, school. You'll remember to register her.
Oh, we'll go tomorrow.
That's the last year of school. Goodbye.
And once we've packed her off to school, I'm going to have all day to play.
Boy, she's asking.
Yeah, major serial killer vibes with that statement right there for sure too.
Cut your head in.
Yeah.
But then I felt bad, so I tried to be nice. I said, look, you've got pimples, but nobody calls you crater face.
Hello. All of us hate doing homework alone. You sit there, Jenny.
Where?
On the radiator.
Huh?
There's only 2 chairs. Don't worry, it's turned off.
It's hard.
What do you expect? It's a radiator. Well, what subject first?
How about math? Oh, please, math's a pain. Come on, we'll finish it fast.
Oh, Lord, give me strength.
Right?
What's he doing, Fanny?
Oh, he's practicing. He entered a contest.
Could he win a car?
Nope, a trip.
Yeah, fuck parts. I was listening to Bach. This is what I get.
Hey. Oh, man. No bubbles.
All right, that's very funny. Now cut it out, please. Have you finished your lessons now? Then I think it's time you girls went home.
Come on.
His reaction to that was on par to his reaction about the skunk being in the house.
Yeah, about the same.
My new friends, and you gotta boot them out. You could have been more polite.
Well, you could have been more thoughtful.
Is anything wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. I got a bit of a cold.
Go lie down until supper. I'll fix up the table.
Vegetable?
Uh-huh.
Well, at least it's not chicken noodle again. There we go. Thanks.
Okay.
Look out, it's hot, you know.
Isn't it, though?
You took both capsules?
Sure.
And your syrup?
And my syrup. I'm grateful to you.
If you want, I can stay with you today.
On Saturday, come on, go and have some fun, Fanny. Don't worry, I can manage on my own.
And he died later that afternoon.
Choked on soup.
Choked on soup.
Yeah, sound department. Give me some inoffensive 90s generic rock music. Right away.
Oh, just a second. Fanny! Fanny, the phone, come on. Unbelievable.
This must be her music.
So I'm not always grumpy, I suppose. Hello? Oh, hi, Karen. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm listening to it right now. It's super.
When spaghetti sticks, that means it's ready to eat.
That's one way to test it.
It's just my uncle's third.
Also just taste it.
I'm serious.
Yep.
It's true.
Now, problem number 10, you have to buy a lot of supplies for camp.
Now, to find out if spaghetti is ready, you can just dump the whole pot over your head, and if it scalds you, then it's all ready to go.
You have to buy a lot of...
Start something special, though.
Fine, but your homework still comes first. You have to buy a lot of supplies for camp with $300. A good compass costs $20. New boots, $40. A bathing suit...
And $20 on your compass, man, I can get you a cheaper compass than $20.
Work to do.
Oh, but I got
Way cheaper.
Put it down there.
And that's in like 1986 money, too, so that's got to be like a $50 compass today.
See you tomorrow.
Now, a sweater, $19, and a raincoat, $32.
Another animal.
When it comes time to total the bill, will the cashier...
The magic trick. More and more rabbits can come out of this bag.
It's a never-ending bag of rabbits.
Endless bag.
This girl's gonna be an animal hoarder when she grows up, for sure, right?
Singing to rely, to
Yeah.
rely, to rely, yay. Told you it had a lot of animals in it. Want to try it again? Sure. Oh, do you remember sweet Betsy from Pike, who crossed the great mountains with her lover ride, with a tall shiny
Oh,
rooster,
friend, because they can hear each other from the bathroom.
Yeah.
with an old sway back.
Right.
Wait a second. What? What the shiny rooster? I didn't know it. She didn't know either. Keep going. It's the last line you gotta get.
With an old sway back horse and a young spotted hog singing to rely, eh? Let me hear you!
With a young sway back horse and an old spotted hog singing to rely, eh? Pretty good, huh?
No, the horse is old and the hog
They should get one of those strings with the cans on the end.
horse was young. You're crazy. But never mind, it doesn't matter. Want to see how loud I can sing? Listen to this. Oh, do you remember sweet Betsy from Pike who crossed the great mountains with her lover Ike with a touch?
Okay, this is kid take it down like 1 or 2 notches here. It's like an exorcist situation. The kid is just out of control, thrashing around, screaming old sea shanties.
Oh, listen, I almost forgot. My teacher wants to see all the parents tomorrow at 7:30 about going on that nature trip.
Ah, too bad you ain't got no parents.
Loophole.
I'll go. 7:30.
Hey, I read about your Mr. Bach. Had a few kids of his own, huh? Did you know how many? 20. There's a fellow who loved kids. He played and composed music and made time for his family, too.
I don't know if it's kids he loved, if he had 20 of them. I think he
Yeah.
loved something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You do look
Pretty sure he didn't raise them. In fact, most of them went into music probably to get their father's attention because it was distant and cold.
Because he was dedicating all of his time to composing all day long. And fucking, of course.
Look at me, Daddy. I can play music too. No one cares. No one cares.
Right, but there's never a... Yes, but with qualified people around, they could...
Oh, have you got a patronage from the Austrian king? Oh, you don't have a patronage from the Austrian king. That's too bad.
Dad, huh?
Beautiful. We've been up there too for a long weekend.
Of course we have, I forgot.
Oh, she'd look really good with a powdered wig on and saying her name was Bach.
Fanny asked me to come. She said you wouldn't be free.
She has more nerve. She's impossible.
Good evening.
I'll go if you prefer. This meeting is...
no. No.
Good evening. Would you please take a seat?
In fact, I'll go. You're here already. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you could do this for me, that'd be super.
To discuss this year's nature trip, which this year, as your children have probably told you, they'll go away for 4 days, Tuesday to Friday next.
Hope you'll come and see us soon. We've missed you.
Now, I made a complete list of what they'll have to bring with them.
Okay, nature trip. 4 days of freedom.
Yep. 4 days of nothing but Bernice.
It sounds like his favorite artist being played.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like Scream. She's in the house, but he doesn't know where. That was a cool Bach image with the ice cream cones there.
Yeah, that was fun.
His life's more fun with the girl in it. And I think that's the conclusion he'll come.
How'd the meeting go at school?
Meeting at school?
Hmm. You love my mother very much, hmm?
Like a little
Too
too
much. Yeah.
Did you ever tell her?
No. Never said a word.
But why?
It got too complicated.
With her, being married to your dad and all.
Yeah, my brother.
Now it's late.
They said they wanted to have 20 kids.
I noped right out of that. My brother the next day.
Uncle John?
Mm-hmm.
You could tell Bernice that you love her. That would be nice.
I'm incapable of feeling any emotions, Fanny. Don't you worry.
I'm all done now.
Can't wait for spring. Well, bye for now. Write again soon. Hugs and kisses, and with all my love.
That's a weird picture of Bach there.
John too.
Yeah.
Be good to each other, grandmother.
Bach going through a teen idol phase.
More. P.S. How's broccoli doing? Hello? Unbelievable!
It's for me? Surely it's a mistake. Hello? Oh, Mr. Menard. Could you hold on a second? I'll talk to him in the other room. Here. You can hang up now, Fanny.
He's confident
like
to be
stuff.
able to find a family.
Yeah, what was that?
Better talk to your uncle. He'll stop if you get him to come around.
Odd.
He might
Didn't even
if you weren't
think.
obsessed.
Yeah.
Dumb contest. The only thing he worries about in the whole world.
Coming through! Hey! Hey, what if we did something nice? To show him how much you care. Show him what he's got.
Was it buy another bunch of animals? Is that the plan?
Cut up some more of his pictures, maybe? I see where you're going with this. Yeah.
Usually. 2 beautiful black ones.
That doesn't surprise me much. Your mom and dad both loved horses.
So do I. Wish I had one.
With a piano on the side. Oh, that'd be swell.
That room must smell.
Very badly, yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
midnight.
all those animals would be shitting.
Oh, of course.
Sean picked it.
Quite an assortment, huh? Do you know how many you have?
Don't know, 47? 48?
More now. The mother hamster had her babies this morning.
Really?
Oh, then I told Miss Moore this aft. The rhythm of nature. So the papa and the mama hamster got together in their boat and created marvelous little babies, did they? Well, that's the mystery of life, dear. The mystery of life. Someone ought to talk to that poor girl.
Cold front's supposed to be forming. You better make sure this door is shut tight tonight.
They're all in the bed with him the next morning.
He's not going to be able to wake up without this rooster.
That's a good
He'll be in
point.
trouble if it ever goes away.
Yeah, he's destroying his sleep patterns here. Going on rooster time now. Oh, that's very disgusting.
Hope that's kibble and not droppings on the floor.
Yeah, so probably kibble, I bet.
What happened here? Did the animals move themselves into his apartment?
I think
Yeah, she did it.
And they would be insulated in there. They
If you just... If you don't mind, please tell me why you depend so much on these animals.
Because I like them! And because they let me like them!
Stick to the rules, you can keep them. But if I find them in the kitchen again, they've had it. Packed everything, have you?
Don't worry.
What, like he wouldn't have known if the rooster didn't crow? I'm sure he would have figured it out.
I'm sure the rooster is terribly embarrassed as well for his faux pas there. Oh, I was not supposed to be crowing first thing in the morning? Jeez, eggs on my face.
I don't know if he would have figured it out. It took him, what, a week to realize there was a skunk in his house?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Now, to be fair, he is very unobservant. Unobservant, inobservant, one of those two.
Well, have a good time, Danny.
Thanks, same to you.
I forgot my teddy bear. Can't leave it there this time. Get on, get on. Come on. Come on. Bye, Dad.
See you soon. Pull up that window. Have fun. I'll sing it.
In the middle.
Yeah, they're sending them out to do their camping trip now.
Hey, Jerry, come on.
4 days in the wild.
He lost something. Oh, looks like he's having a stroke.
I love you a lot, you know.
And just like that, his heart changed.
I actually do want all the annoyances of a child, especially one that isn't even biologically mine. Especially one that may grow up to look exactly like her mother, whom I was in love with, thereby tearing my heart apart every single day for the rest of my life.
It's a constant reminder
of the love I could never possibly have.
Is that a sparrow? A sparrow song's much simpler.
That's right. It is. That's a mockingbird singing. It's beautiful.
Yeah, whatever, weirdo.
Well, I guess I'll just retreat back into the woods now.
Back from whence I came.
Only emerging to let people know that they got the bird call wrong.
I'm surprised he doesn't have one of those floor pianos, so as he's pacing around, he's playing more Bach.
Practicing while he's walking. You should. Isn't that somebody else's kid? What is that doing up there?
Store kid. I'm guessing this is her room.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
He's had 2 deers out in the forest. You saw them too? Yeah, but they were far away. Hey, Frank, have you seen Ivan's pictures of the woods? Oh, they're great. He's been working on them since supper.
Dear Uncle John, I'm fine. I hope you are too. I hope you're not still angry about the animals. You're right, there are a lot of them, and I love them all. But you're the one who I love the most.
So I will kill
Back, I'll find
down
homes for all of them.
in front of you.
Even broccoli, if that'll help. Can't wait to see you. Big hugs and kisses, Fanny.
Getting a little clingy there, kid.
Yes, I won't send this because we're coming home tomorrow. It'd just be silly. I love you.
We'll just leave you to write it.
Hello?
Hello, Fanny.
Hello, hello, hello.
Have a good time?
Yeah, super.
Good for you.
I've got a big surprise.
Later, there's someone here.
It's all here in this letter.
Good morning, Fanny.
There. I'm not creepy at all.
I have good news for you. You're going to have a new family. A mom and dad, 2 brothers, and even a little sister. They're all very anxious to meet you. They live fairly close to here, too. Now, at first, you'll only go for a few hours at a time, then come back to your uncle. But you'll settle in quickly, I'm sure. They have a lovely home. Well, it's not new, but it's quite comfortable. And you'll even have your own room. And they're very nice people, Fanny. You'll see.
Read the room, guy. I don't think she's very happy.
She's just slowly tearing apart a piece of paper, and nobody inquires about that whatsoever.
I can read kids like a book. She is really happy about this whole
She's fine.
I've gotten to where I am today by being able to read children. I know children.
She's overjoyed about the whole thing.
That should turn into a fun gift. Yeah, a fun jigsaw puzzle for him. Yeah, that must be the skunk bag.
That's the bag, yeah. That's the carrying case for the skunk.
You look so peaceful. I didn't want to wake you up. My contest is today.
I killed all the animals.
I'd like very much for you to come. Bernice will be by to pick you up. Wish me luck, Uncle Jonathan.
Okay, this makes sense. He can't keep her until he wins his big competition. He's got to win, and then he can show his love for his niece.
There you go.
That contest means more to your Uncle Jonathan than
me, Bernice. That's why I'm not going.
Go, Fanny.
Lock up, Bender. Forget to say no.
Pretty fun crowd here. If I just showed you that picture and said this is a serial murderer, you'd believe me.
Yeah. I get the feeling there's one guy in this room who's waiting for them to talk about Oregon because he sort of misheard what they said. They said Oregon, and he thought Oregon, but
He has a presentation of all about the Oregon Trail and how important it was to colonizing America. Real bearskin. I brought a real bearskin musket.
can keep your lousy music.
Done. Through.
What's the matter, Jonathan?
I never saw what a fool I was being. I spent so many years trapped in some dream world. When a chance to live came along, I didn't know it was there. I couldn't open my mouth to say, I'm unhappy because she's leaving me to live somewhere else. That when she's gone, the house feels empty. I feel alone.
Kind of rude of him to be saying this during somebody else's time.
Yeah, really.
To say how much I love her, plus it's the same. I'm the same with you. I haven't yet been able to say, excuse me, if you please.
They're just at the excuse me stage. He was full on yelling for like a minute.
Or more during a judged competition.
Yeah.
Hey, let me
That-
through! Come on!
Hey, we're off.
Yeah, that he already lost.
Oh, get out of the way! Let me through! No! That rooster's mine! Wait! Take it then. I wanted it!
He's just selling the animal.
Look at the lineup of kids that want these roosters and stuff. How many kids want this stuff?
All these
Oh,
parents
my
are going to be
goodness.
thrilled. All these animals are going into the sink. What's going to happen? It's trash.
Looks like some kind of ride. Hey, wow!
Hey, they're pretty. Give me those. I'll give you my canary. Are you nuts? I just got him. You won't miss them then. Come on, he's pretty too. Give broccoli away too.
Well, they're already starting to trade, which means very few of the children are going to end up with most of the animals.
But it's 10 blocks away from here. Where's she going? I don't know.
Go away. No more handouts today. Oh, come on, Fanny!
You can work for your animals like the rest of us.
I gotta say though, at least the plot of this movie makes sense. Like you see the thing, like she just lives with her uncle, doesn't like her at first, realizes, oh my god, I love the child, my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not like these ones where it's like, what the fuck just happened, and why did it happen?
I'm actually
Right.
surprised that there's been no just completely insane thing that's occurred that we're supposed to just accept.
It's actually
this has been the most thoroughly well-made Tales for All thus far, I think.
Yeah.
I also really like the idea that maybe a homeless guy would be panhandling for like, hey, you got any spare roosters? You got a canary?
I saw you get that canary, kid.
I got money for you. No, I'm only interested in canaries.
Yeah. This feels a lot like Home Alone 2.
Lost in Quebec.
In Quebec. No one's been hit with a brick yet.
She's gone! I hope you're satisfied! You finally drove her out! The best friend I've ever had! You probably don't care. Well, from now on, I'm never speaking to you again.
Okay.
Because we had such a tight relationship before.
Yeah, we were really tight before Boy from Next Door.
All those long talks they had.
I think your father would be happy to know that you're no longer hanging around with an old man.
Look, I know we said we'd adopt you, but we didn't expect you just to show up here. This is really awkward.
I think there'd be a little polite conversation going on at the table instead of dead silence.
Yeah.
Talk about your interests. Nope, this is what's to be expected every single night.
Just look at you like some sort of weird interloper. Like, what the hell are you doing here? Can we just agree to adopt?
It's like a poker game.
man, we made a mistake adopting this kid.
We can all just feel it. It's palpable in the air. The whole family's just like, we made a huge mistake here. Huge mistake.
Yes?
I'm Jonathan Barlow.
Oh, yes, come in.
Is Fanny here?
Yes, we were
God,
expecting her
before we met you.
but please come in.
Thank you.
Fanny?
Fanny?
If we could have a talk. Who knows if we made a new start?
On her future adopted family.
Try to forgive me, Fanny.
Dad just on the phone with the adoption agency. You said this child was normal, not a frickin' psychopath. But I want you all to understand that I'm just agreeing to be adopted by you out of spite because I don't like my uncle right now.
Uncle John finally found me a proper family. He convinced Bernice
Is it
that
narrator
a flat
now?
was big enough for 3 people, an organ, a skunk, and maybe somewhere down the line, a few more little critters. I think I could learn to live with that.
You expect me to eat all that?
What's the matter? Afraid you'll get fat?
Very funny.
Hey, look, you missed a spot right down there.
Where?
This is where the cat's gonna get covered in paint. The setup is perfect.
Yeah.
All a dream. She's had like
This is just after the car crash. She was in there too.
yeah.
We'll stay together. It's the same. I know.
You know, the way she talked about her dream at the beginning, it made it seem like it was this recurring thing, but she only had it once.
Yeah. True.
You're waiting.
Over.
My heart is aching until you say the words I know you love
Bach and broccoli.
me too. As long as we're together,
Bach and broccoli.
the truth won't take for
All right. Well, let's head back to our dingy old TVs there, and we'll see what's what.
Stop the war in the credits.
Okay.
Hey, way to go, Bernadette Renaud, by the way, for the original idea.
Yeah.
Really good work.
Screenplay and dialogue.
Yeah.
It's usually
What did you
just the same.
guys? What did you guys think of that movie there?
Like I said, you know, it was movie-like. There was a plot. There were characters. I didn't not care about the characters. You know, I wanted the girl to end up with her uncle at the end because clearly that, you know. So
supposed to
yeah,
happen.
I'd say that was quite good for a, especially considering it was a Tales for All.
Yeah.
You know, it actually made sense. You saw what was going. The characters did things that affected things later.
Yeah, I'd agree with most of that. I also thought it was quite good. The ending felt a bit forced with the reconciliation. They skipped over like a lot of the whatever happened in between there. So I didn't feel like that was really earned in the end. But overall, yeah, this was probably the most solid film that we've seen from this Tales for All collection. Number 3 really nailed it.
Yeah, they finally got it right.
I think the cat one's a close second, but the plot of the cat one made no sense.
Horrible. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
I
This
also
is the
think
only
they maybe
movie-
should have found a better title for this because like Bach and broccoli were both in it. I get that. There was some Bach. There was a skunk named Broccoli. But they should have found some incongruity and made a title that sort of embodied a theme or something like that, rather than
this title is way too whimsical for the type of movie we just saw here. Bach and Broccoli does not strike me as a movie about like a gripping drama about an orphan being pawned off all over town and like coming to grips with that with her uncle. No.
Could have cut Broccoli or not named him. She had a skunk. That's all you need to know, right? You could cut that completely. Like it's not a significant part of the movie. She likes animals, takes in strays. That's what you got to get from that, right? Like certainly not a titular character.
No, not really in any kind of way.
Right. Well,
cool.
So there you go.
There you go. Yeah, there it is.
What did you think? If you stuck around for all of it, what did you think of Bach and Broccoli?
Yeah, let us know down in the comments there. You can subscribe to the channel if you liked it. You can like the video if you liked it. Yeah, just join us for more fun every week.
There you go.
That'd be great.
Skunks don't make.
Have a nice day, everyone. Catch you again next time.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.